Channel 4's Kent Justice spoke with two former ambassadors who live here in Jacksonville. He shares their concern and condolences.
Well, all of our hearts go out to the family of Ambassador Stevens and those killed today in Libya.
You know, it's horrible for the family of the 4 people that were killed, not just the ambassador.
Former ambassadors John Rood and Nancy Soderberg, they both revealed their shock and their sadness at the news of violence from Libya. They call it awful and something to remember.
You know, first of all, I understand he knew that the consulate was being overrun. He went back to try to assist employees in fleeing and apparently was kidnapped, and then in the process of the kidnap, was killed or suffocated. But it's really tragic.
An American ambassador's first job, we're all trained to protect those who work for their embassy, and that's exactly what he was doing, is trying to make sure that his employees were safe, and unfortunately they were not.
Rood served as ambassador to the Bahamas and Soderberg to the United Nations, places not as prone to violence as Libya. But they say this is a reminder of the risks to every person wherever they go. They also expect to see justice delivered for the families of the victims.
In this case, we will find and track down and make sure that those responsible for this are brought to justice. I'm absolutely certain of that, and that's the right course of action.
You know, once they find out who is responsible, and the government of Libya has pledged their support in finding out who is responsible for this, and that justice would, be pursued. So I believe that they will do that. They understand the seriousness of this issue.
You heard each of those ambassadors say bringing the people responsible to justice is a must. That's also what we got in a statement from the Islamic Center of Northeast Florida. They said those resorting to violence to purportedly save Islam's honor are terribly misguided and must be brought to justice. Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.